And I'll show you the final product. The whole book is 180 pages long. There we go. There's the final page. There are those posters in the background right here. And I ended up making the horses dark blue so that you focus mainly on these characters right here. This graphic novel, The Salon, fits on the quickest turnaround time I've heard for a print comic. If you FedEx it to the printer, you can have a box of it back in your hands in 3 weeks. But then you have to send it to the distributor, and then the distributor sends it out to the comic book store. These are all my comics, by the way. But this is half of the discs that it fits on. So it fits on about 16 discs. If you're going to start off doing comics, put them on the web. It's next to nothing to do it. If you're already online, chances are you have access to free web space.
We also want to know, do people like these things and what do they think? And sometimes it has swaying power in terms of what you're going to do next. And that's all really important, to have that kind of like parlay with folks. And what's really good about having a live journal is it kind of creates a forum for that.
If you tell people I'm going to post every Monday, well, it gives you a deadline. You better post every Monday. And that's how you build a following. Alright, here's the galley of the Salon. It's called, I don't know why it's called a galley, but they call it a galley. It's basically a printout of the entire book in full color. And this is what I sent around to publishers, hoping that they would buy it. And they bought it. St. Martin's Press bought it. And it's going to be coming out at the end of 2007.
Part of the marketing behind graphic novels is that they're more available in bookstores and through traditional outlets of being able to consume this, medium of comics. Graphic novels are comic books, okay? So what makes a graphic novel is, I think the idea behind a graphic novel, beyond it being a marketing thing and a trend right now, is that it probably is a self-contained story. And it probably has a spine on it and might have a hardcover, and it might look a little cooler than a flimsy, pamphlet. And I can respect that as a tactile experience. Maybe you feel like you want to walk away with a whole story rather than have to commit to going back to the comic shop, every 30 days to get the next chapter of a story. But having grown up in the culture of going to a comic book shop once a week to pick up my new comics, I don't mind comic books, but I don't like it when people think that graphic novels are a step above comic books, because they're not. They are comic books. They're one story put together in a fancy package, and that's it.
And here's our page that we went through. It's about 3/4 of the way through the book.
Awesome.
I'm not going to show you the end because I don't want to spoil it. Comic fans are very similar to fans of any other art form, except there are less of them. But I think the majority of people love the characters that they read about, and they love the form, especially doing alternative comics or indie comics, whatever you want to call what I do. The Salon.
Is this your masterpiece?
Yeah, no, this is not my masterpiece. This is a good step in the right direction. This is going to be an awesome book. It's going to be wicked nice.